It's running through my mind. It happens every time. You want a paper chase? I'm on a paper grind. Trying to get to the shine. Cause I ain't going outside. I'm rolling down 5. Just trying to get to the bag. I get it from coast to coast. Come on, let's have a toast. To the baddest bitch, no joke. Do whatever that floats your boat. You know how that shit go. Now we sexing, straight up flexing, putting on the show. Like how I do it when I do it. Got him wanting more. And he do it so good when he go down low. Something about the way I drop it down to the flow. He pick it up, beat it up, put it down for show. I'm on the road once again, yeah, you know it's on. Gotta get to my paper, then I bring it home. I'm talking cash flow. I'm tired of these niggas with the lame excuses. I'ma get my own bag, make them useless. I hear you talking that shit, give them deuces. When the test come through, I'm
So another episode of
The B-Box.
Yes. Well, happy Friday, first of all.
Praise
Yes.
him.
Yes.
It's a long week.
Yeah, it's been a very long week.
Pull up, spark up, and join us for the pregame session.
Preach.
So y'all, I'm Mo.
I'm Coco.
I'm Kay.
I'm Shell.
All right, y'all.
Sorry, y'all.
And we B-Box crew.
And we are.
Nice to meet
The
you.
B-Box crew.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Y'all say try not to type it too hard now.
I'm gonna let you open
Let
it.
it sit, 'cause we ain't
No,
not doing that
was it
I
you
got
that opened it
y'all.
last time? Oh,
No
okay.
worries.
I didn't want she
I don't even
I'm
try.
the bomb bottle
All right,
opener,
now.
y'all. We don't have those problems around here, okay?
Let it sit for a
We ain't got those problems around here.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna jump right on into the show. Why do y'all think healing hurts so bad? And or have y'all ever had to like mourn an old situation or mourn yourself?
Yes.
I'm glad y'all say yes. 'Cause I thought I bet you was the only one.
I feel like
That's
as
the part.
As we get older, we're gonna have so many moments that we look back on and just feel some type of way. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna look through old pictures and just have those feels and just think about that. Like what I told somebody one time was like, we have a beautiful moment in time, and I will always appreciate it.
Facts. I think for me, I think healing itself it could be so painful because it really requires you to take a look at yourself. It takes a moment for you to really dig a little deeper. Because, you know, sometimes it's easy to say, oh, well, oh, thank you. I'm hurting because this person did that to me. I'm hurting because that person did that to me. But when you get down to that nitty gritty of this is the role I played in this, this is why I'm in this predicament. I made this decision. And it's affecting me in this and that matter. You know, I think that's like the hardest part of healing, just trying to accept the fact that you played a role in where you are in certain situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how you feel and all of that shit. So it's never easy to take that look at yourself and have to admit to yourself, okay, I was wrong or I fucked up.
You gotta like forgive myself.
Myself.
For my journey. This is my journey.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is, and I gotta appreciate where I was at that time, and where what caused me to make those decisions.
Facts. That's
I
facts.
feel like, so I actually tattooed on me, time heals everything. Because like when I was going through like this real hard time, I felt like I'm not going to get through this. Like,
Hey,
it's
boo,
just
hey.
no way. I'm going to pull myself out of this. But as time grew, so did I.
Right.
I think we all go
So.
through those phases where you look, ooh, shit, you got it?
Yeah.
Um,
It's always this little.
It wasn't me. No, usually it's me.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Fail. I didn't know it was that deep.
You got to tighten this part. But I forgot what I was saying, y'all. As far as mourning my old life or anything like that, I don't. I actually think, surprisingly, like, yeah, life it's harder when you're an adult, and adulting fucking sucks. But I do think, actually, in my opinion, I think life is getting better. Like, as I age, the more wisdom that I gain, you know, the higher my pay grade goes, the more I can do for myself, the more, you know, experiences I can, you know, have and shit like that. To me, life is actually getting better. I mean, of course, I have memories where I look back like, oh, that was lit. That was a great time in life. But never, well, I wouldn't say never would I ever want to go back, because there's certain phases of life where if I could do it again, I would. But I do think life is great for the most part right now. It's always going to be something,
I would
though.
go back to that moment right after we graduated high school.
Ooh, told y'all.
So many decisions I would have did different.
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
So many. I would have went to a different college. I would have got the hell away from here.
Facts.
I would have been single as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because because I probably would have been in the mental state that I'm in now a lot sooner had I been single then.
You think drinking?
Absolutely.
I think you would.
I think that's how I feel.
Experiences.
Yeah. I think that's how I feel. I feel like I was so wild. I was.
Really, like not that I feel like I wish I could have done that because I don't want to necessarily be like.
You know, regrets.
100% Yeah, but I do have things that I would have done a little bit differently. Like for real, I don't even know if I would. I enjoyed college, but I feel like I would have went to cosmetology school off the butt and got that shit out the way. And I probably would have had a whole salon by now, which I will eventually. But
It's coming.
I just feel like
Things would have been different.
Yeah.
Life would have been a lot harder.
I can't
mean,
say
easier.
I'm more in any parts of.
I don't think you were. Yeah, in a way, I don't think you were because you was late in the game.
I was locked in on that Scorpio for 7 years and did whatever he wanted me to do.
That's a tricky conversation. It's a tricky conversation because, you know, when you're young, like we talked about this before, but the way things are in our generation and previous generations, X, Y, and Z, like women, we're raised to believe that it's our job to be raised to take care of a man, to take care of the home, to raise the children, to X, Y, and Z, and just be a good woman to your man or to get a husband. That's pretty much how women were always raised, for real, to believe. So you kind of were in a situation where you was just trying to be a good girlfriend. You was doing what you believe a woman was supposed to do from a young age or just in your relationship as a whole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a gift and a curse.
It is because
It's a gift and a curse. Like,
men don't look at those things that
don't
makes you a
value them.
wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta realize too when people be like, oh, they was young. They really do be like young. Like
Yeah.
they really don't see the value in none of that shit.
facts.
Their mother still doing that stuff for them, so they don't get it.
And that's why they enjoying it because they like, oh well, you know,
mommy at
she
school,
did it now. She gonna right.
Facts. I ain't gotta wash no clothes. I ain't gotta wash a dish. I ain't gotta cook a bitch ass thing.
Hello, I gotta clean up
I
nothing.
got
I
clean
gotta hear that
shit.
goddamn post. That shit is getting on my nerves.
What?
So they're basically going around saying, "Don't buy my son a kitchen set."
Oh.
a toolbox or whatever.
Oh, okay, so I commented on
I
that.
wanted to talk
saw
about that.
on Facebook. I ain't said on Instagram because the bitch got hacked. But I saw it on Facebook and I
Anybody
did
has
comment.
help to help her get her Instagram back.
Please help me.
I'm pretty sure she's inboxed some. Well, they've inboxed some of y'all. I already told the bitch like I would like pull up, but
Yeah, just
I don't know
report
where
that
they
shit.
are.
It's finally
I
stopped
just been
though.
reporting it. But you know what?
It's ridiculous.
They,
that
they left
they,
the group chat on Instagram and all that.
Praise God.
yeah.
But I feel like that's wrong. Like, I feel like I don't know. I don't really have an opinion, but I feel like men dominate the culinary industry. Men who can cook. It's nothing like a man that can cook. It's nothing like a man who can, like when a man get in the kitchen. That shit hit different. They put so much
love
they be
into
putting
that
that love into that shit. That food be torched. So I feel like and cooking is not a gender role. It's a life skill. So for the people to make it a whole thing of, oh, you shouldn't buy your kid or your son a kitchen set, like they make it seem like you done bought a Barbie or some shit. Like,
But my whole thing is if my son ever asks for not necessarily a Barbie but a baby, I would get him one. Like I
Okay.
have no problem with that, and I think that's the problem with a lot of these men. They didn't play dolls, so they don't know how to. They didn't. They don't know how to nurture anything. They don't know how to change
To really
diapers. They don't
care,
know
to really
exactly.
care.
okay, I like the correlation.
So
I like it, but I don't know if I would choose a doll.
why can't he have a boy baby?
Maybe
Why
a
can't
puppy.
he have a boy baby? He can dress it up like him. He can have
Be a
blankets
dad.
like that. Exactly. One day he will be a father. That could be his little brother. Why can't it be you know what I'm saying? I think we think a little too deeply into it. If he
Letting kids
decided
be
to feed
kids.
that baby, if he decided to, if your
It's a
baby
life
Jay
skill.
asks, pretty much,
All the way
if
around.
he can have a baby, and maybe you're not getting him a baby, but me as auntie got him a baby, and he decided he wanted to breastfeed that baby, nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, he is mocking something that you do to his baby brother. It's a life skill. It's something that he will eventually grow up and see his wife do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna see it for another baby because you ain't having no more, but it's definitely something he gonna experience with his wife.
I ain't never think about it like that. Okay,
The correlation,
yeah.
I felt the same way, but think about it on that deep of a level, like, and what it's doing for them mentally is kind of dope.
I've dealt with
I
men
ain't think
who
about
has
that.
never cleaned up shit in their life. My son definitely has a broom mop, and thank you to
Oh,
his auntie. He got a
child.
vacuum.
That was
Yeah.
where I was going with that. I was gonna say, what all we're doing is creating more of the same men that we already have. Who don't cook,
Exactly.
who don't clean, who don't
Do
do
a
shit for
bitch
themselves.
That's to me,
Like,
I do not believe in
and that shit is
gender
played. It's
conforming
2020.
roles.
Like, I'm sorry,
Me
I
either.
feel like that type of lifestyle where the woman has to do all the cooking and cleaning is for a bitch who don't have to work.
Yeah.
You splitting the bills, you should be splitting the chores.
Exactly.
Hello.
Sorry, that shit is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But we definitely gonna be cleaning up around here.
Yeah.
Because we made this mess.
No, for real.
Hello.
We like a mother.
Okay.
Hello. I did not do this on my own.
Hello.
Speaking French, okay.
So what was the? I just want to know what was the point of?
Some insecure ass man that probably got some bitch slaving in the house right now.
So it was
Over
a
that
man
same
who
stove.
posted it.
Over that stove that he refused to touch.
What, buying the stove for the little boy?
Yeah, buying
It was a man that posted that shit.
I wonder who makes his meals every night.
His girl or his mama.
He's sorry to man one in bathroom stalls winking at niggas.
But see, gay men cook, gay men clean.
That's true. They're cleanly as shit. You
Hello.
right.
Absolutely.
But there's some that aren't. There are some that are
Yeah.
real fucking niggas.
There's some trifling ass
Real
women out here
fucking
too.
niggas.
So I mean, it's just the gender conforming roles just gotta go. They just
I
gotta
agree.
go.
wow.
To some extent,
So
I
there's
do
some
agree.
men that actually teach their wife to cook, and I've actually heard that a couple of times, and I actually
Yeah.
appreciate that type of
I
shit.
would
Like,
too. Like
I would
teach
too.
me how to make some gumbo if you from Louisiana. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I can cook, but it's some things that, you know, shit, you might add an extra seasoning, you might add an
Right.
extra step that I might not do. So it'll be good to be able to learn from my man. Cause to me, it's kind of like, I don't really like when I can do it either way, but I prefer, instead of me just being in the kitchen by myself while you out there watching TV, playing a game, or doing whatever you're doing, like, shoot, if you could be up in there with me,
Why not?
you know, and we vibing, like, that's a way to get to know each other. That's another way to, like, go deeper, or you know.
You're on your
There's
own.
something
I
so
do
good
not
each
come in the
other.
kitchen
there's
with me.
something so intimate about
Absolutely not.
sharing what you're like. Okay,
It is
because you don't
intimate.
normally share what you put.
Unless I
in stuff,
invite
but when
you.
It's like something you have this intimate moment. Like that's an intimate thing to say. You know what?
Yeah.
What you need to do is put this and this and this. Oh, your shit ain't got nothing on mine. Like that's
Uh-huh.
that's dope.
Facts.
but that
We
can
can talk
be
about it,
everything
but
thing.
do not come
Not
in
every
the
day.
Yeah,
No,
not
no,
every
okay.
day,
I'm
but
not getting
it's
Oh, okay. That's why
yeah.
I'm thinking like y'all tripping. I'm not doing that every day. You better get
Yeah, not
out.
every day, but it's just the thought that counts, or just taking that time sometimes if you can to have those moments with me. Like,
Right.
I agree.
Not
It's
just,
the little
like,
things.
Wait for me
Yeah.
to finish slaving in there and just and hand it to you every time. Like,
yeah, and still go wash the dishes when you're done
acknowledge
eating.
that I'm doing it by myself for us.
Exactly.
Child, I
Absolutely.
hit her with it. You got this. I step on off.
I'm gonna try that. You got this? Because I'm usually
Yeah.
asking, are you gonna
I will
do
say I got
that or?
some chili from scratch recently
wow.
that was fucking
See.
blew my mind. I didn't think
See,
it was
I think he can. I think he can cook.
he likes to eat. He knows what to put in it because he's a fucking foodie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a
That would
big
make
foodie.
sense.
And I'm talking about like spices, onions, peppers type of foodie. Like he like to get it, like you know.
Yeah.
And see, most men aren't like that.
Most men don't even like onions
Onions.
or peppers.
And I think you a child instantly when you say yo my.
I've actually stopped talking to somebody because girl,
The last few
I just have to take him serious.
the last few men I dated didn't like onions, so I was like,
It was too much of a headache because when I made meals,
Hello.
when I made meals, I had to make separate shit for you. I'm not your mom.
Oh no, man, we
I am not your
You
mom.
chop that shit up real
Y'all know I
fast.
was at that side. I literally was that bitch who would fix 2 meals. I made him a meal and made myself one every single
No,
time.
I'm not doing that.
I stopped
I'm not
talking to that
either.
nigga and
You gonna be
taste side
hungry.
because I realized he didn't like onions and he was somewhat complaining about my food.
I'm gonna ask you what's up. What you eating?
Sorry,
This is what I made.
If you say it don't taste right,
Now,
that's
okay,
on me. But if you
exactly. But it was like, no, it was like, is that an onion? Oh no, I can't eat it. Is that a pepper? It was like, nigga, what do you eat in
Oh,
your
okay,
food?
but yeah, go ahead.
It
buy
wasn't
yourself
nothing about the
something
taste. Like the
then.
nigga didn't
That's not me.
even.
That's definitely you with your childish.
Hello, he didn't even have a
Yeah.
forkful of it. It was just, oh, is this peas? Oh no.
Oh no, yeah,
no.
you're right. Oh no,
My favorite is broccoli. It was like, I cannot do
You're right.
it.
It's a oh no for me.
Hello.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
no.
And I was talking to him
You
for a
ain't lied.
while.
Damn.
Y'all know who he is.
Huh?
Oh, I
He had
think
to
I know
go.
who it is. I think I know
I couldn't. We just couldn't take it there because he was a child.
I got a couple of guesses.
It was A.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
I figured it was really.
I don't know who that is. Hey. Oh. Oh shit.
I'm mad y'all whispering with mics on.
That wasn't brief.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I said. It was a while.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I said. We were talking for a
That's why I was
while.
expecting to be somebody brief. That's
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, I just couldn't take you serious. I'm just like, all right, well, we're gonna say fuck this because
You a child.
hello.
And if that's the case, that's okay. I can't because if you
I
can't
cannot eat off your plate with your bland ass food.
no, that's okay because you know what? If you have a complaint about my food, make sure you have your dividends right so you can keep taking me out.
Hello.
It's very simple.
Hello?
Compromise,
Or if you don't, just bring your own
Or get your
food.
bitch ass in there and cook something too. Shit.
Exactly. And
Well, me too, you know how.
Either way. Maybe I understand how food can be good without shit in it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
Because I'm not going to want to eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it. Exactly. I'm not gonna eat it.
Shit. These niggas got it. Because you can't complain about something and not be willing to change it, help, or fix the problem.
Exactly.
You gotta do one or the other.
You gotta make me
Yeah.
somewhere.
You gotta contribute. Yeah.
Don't give me problems with no resolution.
Girl.
All right. So do y'all feel like, speaking of more in your own life, do y'all feel like y'all, the way y'all pass down y'all information from, you know, y'all past experiences, do y'all feel like y'all try to like sugarcoat it a little bit when y'all try to pass it down? Like, oh, this
In what ways are
Like,
you
yo-
saying
When I'm
pass
talking
it
to a new
down?
person that I'm dealing with,
no, what I'm talking, like you passing it down to like your younger generations, like passing it down to your younger siblings. Do you feel like you got sugarcoat it?
hell no. I'm not a sugarcoat person. I don't have it
Me
in
either.
It's the same, bitch. We can't. I don't have it in me to sugarcoat.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so I do have one sister I try to like sugarcoat it with. That's Law. Mm-hmm.
I figured. 'Cause she's just so timid and sweet.
Yeah. And
She got her side though.
yeah, but just the way we speak is just completely different.
Oh, so it can come off
So
aggressive.
yeah, so I try to tame my words or really think about what I'm gonna say to her, but
Aw.
I don't know. Everybody else is just they get it raw. They get it raw. But they give it to me raw. I be
Right.
shocked sometimes.
I feel like when I tell her like my stories and stuff I used to do, I'm like, dang, okay, but I'm about to tell you this.
I don't think like that. Like even with y'all and stuff, I just
That's
to me.
because when we
But
were
we're
doing
closer
shit,
in
you were
age.
doing it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 11 years apart.
And not to mention
Yeah.
that you were already doing shit before we was even thinking about them.
certain
You was
things,
wildin'.
yeah.
A little bit.
God damn it, she always gives me that.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
I really wasn't though, y'all. I was chilling. It just, I don't know. It wasn't as bad as it may have seemed.
Now, I ain't gonna say she was like, you know, she wasn't crazy, but it was just, you know, like riding four-wheelers and dirt bikes. Shit that I wanted to do but scared to do, she always had the heart to do it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
But I don't know. I be feeling like shit. Like it's my life. It is what it is. So you gotta take it how it is.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. You know what I'm saying? So it's no point in me sugarcoating the bitch ass thing.
I agree.
That's true.
Yeah.
If people, I feel like in some cases people only sugarcoat when they're ashamed of their actions,
Maybe
the
that's-
situation.
Wow, maybe, because I never even thought about that. Being ashamed to like,
I mean, but it's normal to feel ashamed for
I
never
something,
thought that
stuff,
either.
unless,
depending on your situation.
yeah, depending on the situation. Like, I mean,
But then
some
that's
people all
stuff
been in
I
some
probably still want to share
predicaments
too. So like,
where you
I
probably won't even.
still want to share that too. So it's like, don't do this.
Yeah, because
This is what got me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, facts.
What had happened was. Okay, so I want to ask y'all like a question about just a little bit of peace, something that kind of got me peace. Have y'all ever tried meditation? Have y'all ever meditation?
I have.
I did. I tried this one time and I fell asleep.
Okay, you're a mom, so I get it. You're probably
No, I was young.
Oh, wow.
I was young. But it was, you know, after yoga, like at the end, you meditate. They woke me up like, hey, Clarissa.
He was out.
Oh wow.
I was so relaxed.
I was about to say
had
maybe we
never
was
been-
just really that relaxed. to
like
where-
she had took me to some mountain. Like I was
What?
knocked
oh, y'all was
out.
on that real shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
yeah.
asleep.
I ain't been all the way up there with the meditation.
Well,
And
I've been
I
to-
woke
I
up
did it.
like, I don't know how y'all brought yourself out of this. Like,
because you do go into a trance.
that's how I
Yeah,
felt.
it's because your mind
I
for
was
the first
knocked
time
out.
is so clear that it's like, you almost feel like your body is floating.
I don't want to be there again.
For real?
No, that is scary.
I don't think so.
To feel like, why was I the only person still on the floor and nobody else was? I didn't hear nobody moving.
Okay.
Because you have waited so long, but you waited way too long to clear your mind, and maybe your body was finally got a chance
Releasing.
to fucking relax and get rid of all that negative fucking juices that you.
So do you
pump
think
through
that's
your
what
body
happened to
all
us?
the time.
With those incense?
No, I think that's different.
I think about that recently. I was like, I don't remember nothing about no
Because you
damn
weren't
incense.
there, Keon. It was
Yeah.
just me and Erica that we was on our crystals. I still love crystals and I still love spirituality, but I'm gonna leave some of that shit alone.
Yeah,
Let
the
me tell
incense
you.
are a little too powerful.
The incense
Oh,
are- the
probably
incense are
about to
very
die
powerful.
soon.
What happened?
Hey, girl,
So we went to
hey.
Secret Circle. No, we didn't go to Secret Circle.
Susie bought
gave
those.
us these incenses to take you out of your body so you can examine certain things. And we were like, all right, bitch, whatever. I'm gonna try this shit. So we burned it. We're in the house, just me and her. Okay, to be fair, we were kind of high. We were high as shit.
Okay.
But it was always high, so they gonna make no
Yeah,
difference.
no, I don't think it would either.
Yeah, we was really blowing down there. So we tried these incense. We're in the house, and me and her. All I remember is us kind of looking at each other and hearing the sound of these incense.
need a charger. My phone about to die.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
iPhone. Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
I
Only
don't know. It's
will.
on stretch too.
Right.
I'm gonna pull that
Oh.
little.
Oh, dang.
Can you just get my purse over here?
I'm just gonna grab it for you, y'all. We alright.
So what happened?
Sorry.
So, okay, you wanted to, okay, I don't know.
I don't know if I remember anything. I remember us lighting these candles. I don't even know whether we had like.
We did light candles, and then we lit white candles, and we lit black incense, those black incense.
Yes. Okay. Were we sitting on the floor?
No, we were sitting at the kitchen table. I mean, at the dining room table. And we were sitting there, and we were looking at each other like, bitch, I don't feel shit. I don't feel shit. All I know is, next thing I know, somebody was knocking at the door,
And it was dark.
and it was like mad time went by.
Are you serious?
So I feel like a part of me feels kind of like there was maybe astral projection type shit.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
after
feel like we
movie on
teleported.
Netflix
Like that
Netflix
movie?
I don't fuck
What
with
movie? What movie?
That
Bitch,
movie.
that Netflix movie scared the
Yes.
shit.
What
movie?
Netflix movie?
You ain't
What's
never-
it called?
Erica, you have to see
Behind
it.
her eyes.
Behind her
I
eyes.
eyes.
Y'all need to watch
Trying
it.
to tell-
It's scary because I watch it tonight.
It's not scary.
I don't
but
do
it's
scary
like,
movies.
No, it's
It's
kind of like,
eerie.
oh my god.
Is it
it's
eerie?
Like
damn.
clickbait. You know how
It made
clickbait
me-
was?
it
I
made
didn't
me-
watch
Oh,
clickbait.
yes.
It made
Clickbait
Okay.
was
It
good.
made me afraid to astral plane. Like, you think about astral plane as being like this dope, cool thing until you realize like
That you're
People
traveling
get
through dimensions.
I'm telling y'all, I was in the mountains.
It's the fact that somebody can.
That's why I'm like, I
In
just-
real life or in your head?
Like,
Like,
switch-
oh,
No,
Your
that's how
head.
I felt. I was in the mountains and they was
No.
waking me up.
Yeah.
I was in the mountains.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you meant like. Literally,
And that's why
y'all
I was
went
scared to
the mountains
meditate after that. I
meditate.
never did it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
So
can
you
take you
felt like
places.
was somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And the fact that everybody else was up and I was still on the ground, like that's scary.
So for me, the first time I actually did like some real meditation, I did a guided. Well, no, I have tried it in yoga, but by myself. I did the guided meditation that I sent you, and for me it helps because she walks you through it. She walks you through how to breathe. She walks you through like basically how to accept all the overwhelming thoughts that you are having on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
And that's what I love. Is like she basically tells you that to allow your thoughts to, because you can't stop yourself from thinking about it. And the reality is that you're not going to think about it forever. So go ahead and let that cloud float by and move along.
yeah.
And it really helps. Like, it's amazing. I think I should try
Okay.
it. I'm going to send y'all the link.
So I only meditated once. That's when we did our V-steams together and stuff. And that was real good too. Like we did meditate for a little bit. And I was like, okay, I am like, a little relaxed and whatever. But I don't know. I never have the time to literally just be sitting and trying to zone out. I don't know.
So that's another reason why I like the one that I use, because it's only 10 minutes. So you literally only, you owe yourself 10, if you can't give yourself 10 minutes a day to be okay mentally,
No, that's fine.
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's facts. I get that.
That's how I had to
So
look at it.
what do you
I
just
asked
like
it
listen
be
to
okay.
something?
Yeah, so I go on YouTube, I click the link, and she walks you through calming yourself down through your breathing. She knows exactly where you are mentally, and she will talk to God.
Yeah.
Okay, because your head clear.
Because my head clear, and I'm just somewhere else. I'm
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
To me, yes, I used to pray and I used to feel it, but I feel it feels different when you're doing
Your
it during
head's clear.
meditation.
Okay.
And you're also fasting, so I feel like you're entering into like that whole spiritual realm of.
How long is your fast?
I don't fast all the time like I used to, but when I used to fast, it was 36 hours. So I would go from midnight Sunday to Tuesday at noon, just water. When you feel super
Yeah.
hungry,
I croak.
when you feel super hungry, I do hot water. Like in the mornings, I do hot water because you got to get past them hunger pains. And a whole shitload, and I know this might sound funny, but I still consider it detoxing.
So
I think I
my
tried it
anxiety
after
like
medicine.
leads me to the refrigerator.
And that's not
Or the
also, but
toilet.
You have to find another way you have to force another way to
I've been trying.
to get that off, like the energy off. Honestly, lately I feel like, all right, if I don't got time to masturbate or my
wow.
head is too clear, too fucked up to meditate, I'll masturbate. So it's just energy. You have to get the energy off.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So my last time trying to masturbate.
Meditate
y'all,
or masturbate. That's what she said. One
That's
or
the
the
next.
other.
That's gonna be our next
That's
topic.
that's the topic.
Nah, my
Meditate
son-
or
For real,
masturbate.
it's
I like
energy,
it.
Y'all, all that shit is energy.
Oh, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Meditate or masturbate. That I mean,
I
I
like
might
that.
go med- I might
like
do
that.
both
I
tonight.
like
Just
that
because
Ciao.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a real thing.
I'm be in my closet like.
Not the
I don't know. My last time trying to masturbate didn't go so well.
Okay.
I got you.
Oh, y'all ain't seen my new closet.
I
I
have.
got y'all. Yeah, I haven't seen.
Y'all gonna want to sit there and meditate too.
Okay, I know that's the fuck right, girl.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So, in the process of healing and you know.
Wait a minute, can I
relaxing
cut you off for 1
them.
second?
Bring it on
Please, I'm a little
back.
distraught. Do something. Like,
Oh
I went to the
no.
bathroom and cried. I literally went to the bathroom and cried.
Why?
Because
She was so
I couldn't get no
close.
sleep. I couldn't come.
yeah.
The child wouldn't sleep. My nigga snoring.
Which one you thought you had your moment and he snatched it right back?
Bitch.
Look at that.
He snatched
put
it
her right
so
back to
fast.
reality, like,
It's like, I almost,
It was
But hold
so
on.
sad.
Okay, but did he like actually see you though, or you just
No.
he just interrupted you?
He just
screamed out in the
interrupted me.
moment.
He couldn't
Okay,
see me.
that's
I was
good.
in the bed, but it was like his dad jumped up. It was just too much. It was just too
Yeah.
fucking
That would
much.
piss me off. That would piss me way off.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at the 2-year-old.
No. Take your ass to sleep.
Yeah, fact.
Take your ass to sleep. Let me climb on your
Like,
dad.
just
Let me
don't
do
look at me.
something.
Just
Like,
don't look at me.
Look away! Look away! Look away!
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Okay. That is terrible.
it's so terrible.
I'm so sorry. Can you masturbate in peace?
You can't. But I got some great dick since then.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
you got something. You gotta get that.
Okay.
But I was a bitch until I got it.
It'll do it
That's
to
how
you.
it is.
That will
Energy,
do
that's
it
what
to
I'm trying to tell
you.
Like, you be having so much energy, so much built up fucking just shit, and you just gotta like, all
Get it
right,
out.
I'm either gonna
Meditate
meditate
or
and get these thoughts off my chest, or I'm just gonna, have a huge exhale.
For real.
Some gotta give.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Meditate or masturbate.
Meditate and masturbate.
We gotta keep that one in our book of Kamiko's.
Yes. All right. So y'all, while we're talking about clearing the mind, freeing the spirit, all those great things, do you all what are y'all favorite affirmations, or do you all use affirmations, things of nature? Like mine are my favorites are I will be rich, I will be successful, I will be a successful entrepreneur. I will be happy. Like I don't know. I just feel like those are the things that I focus on most. So for me, it's just those are so freaking important.
See, I feel like with affirmations, I think they're just so tricky. I think your wording has to be so correct in order to already claim what is yours that I don't know if I speak affirmations or I don't know. I don't write them down anymore. I used to, but I speak unto myself.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess it's like the same thing, but I don't say the same thing daily.
Okay. Yeah, it depends on where I'm at mentally sometimes. But for the most part, those are like the mains. I want to be successful. I want to be a successful entrepreneur.
I think you should switch your
Or
wording just a
serial
little bit.
entrepreneur.
I am rich.
Okay.
I am an entrepreneur. Like you're already claiming it because it's already yours.
It's done.
Yeah. Okay.
It's already in your future. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
But that's who I am,
Exactly.
and everything around me represents
Exactly. That's what flows
that
through my
as such.
veins.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you claim that it's already yours and it just hasn't happened yet.
Okay. I like that.
For me, it's not necessarily okay. So I don't necessarily do like affirmations, like okay, I am this, but I'll listen to things that say stuff like that.
Metaphysics.
Okay.
Like there's things that you can listen to as you sleep that are I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am but I mostly focus on like gratitude.
Ooh, yes, Lord.
So I focus on I have everything that I need,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's not until you fully believe that you can get everything else.
Facts. What is metaphysics?
Girl,
No, like for
you
real.
was on fire tonight.
Okay, no, that's really high. Like that's
It's just a scientific study of what they were saying. When you say I am, when you claim it, you already have it. You
Yeah.
claim it in the unseen, it becomes the seen.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, she was right.
When you start literally moving in that vibration because it's done, that's who I am now. It's already happened. Whether
Exactly.
You see it or not.
Right.
Okay.
It literally happens.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do better. I need to make it happen.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
we
you
gotta feel
turn
it.
up rich tomorrow, you better remember we was in this room.
Okay.
Having a conversation.
For real.
I was here.
Like, I showed you numbers, bitch. I showed you numbers.
We was breathing the same air. I breathed that same air you was breathing.
Okay.
No.
Y'all know how I break it down. All mine.
I'm gonna say mine is I choose peace. That's always mine. Like no matter, that's been my thing for like the last year and a half now. My whole vibe is peace. That's mine.
So mine that's similar to that when I'm in those type of moments is this too shall pass. You don't know how much that has got me through. Oh, sorry, followers. Y'all went on here anyway. Oops, I done broke the damn thing again.
Mercy. I told you should have grabbed the other one when he offered.
I didn't even hear her offer.
Hey, you want this one?
I'm really late.
Oh shoot. You was done with your,
Oh,
that's all your affirmations for the most part.
yeah. I'm gonna say I choose peace as my main one.
Y'all go on YouTube. You know what? To get the hell with it. When y'all go on YouTube, like when you sleeping and do like the affirmations, like they have videos that like will last the whole night that you are listening.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if they
train
last
your
all night
conscience.
because I want to do that for my son. I have those. I like to do
The
like
cute
the
ones.
no, like the little screensaver thing at night for when he sleep, and it has like rain and ocean. But I want to do that.
Yeah, the
if it lasts all
affirmations.
night, 'cause they have like 9-hour ones,
Yeah.
and it keeps them, at rest.
They have the same thing for affirmations and for like prostate. They have different sets. They have some for self love, like you have videos for self love and that type of stuff. And you have stuff for like wealth and success. You have stuff for like abundance and that and some for even just down to straight luxury. Like I listen to one when I'm in getting dressed. I was made for fucking luxury. Like they have all that shit.
Oh, wow,
I need to find that one.
that's different. Nice little teachable moments.
Period.
All right, so let me ask y'all. A lot of people say they change when they're dating a person, or like when you start dating somebody, they be like, "Oh, you different, you changed now." So, to what extent do you think you feel like you changing too much for a person that you start to lose yourself?
When is that?
You
Make
can't
When
hang
you
out
feel-
with your friends.
I don't even think it's that. I feel like when you feel it in your chest that you are compromising way too much, and to the point where
Your chest
this is
tight.
not me. This is not who I am. This is not who I was prior to dating you. This
But
is
some
not
people
what I
don't
like
recognize
to.
that
This,
immediately.
I mean, yeah, and sometimes you don't. But when you are
That's the
finding
bad
yourself
moment.
constantly, compromising yourself, that's when I feel like that's a problem. Like I shouldn't have to change who I am to date you, to be with you. Now, if you saying, okay, I like you to cook more. I like for you to wear heels when we go out. I like when you wear your heels. Or
That's different. That's small stuff.
well, yeah, I'm thinking like right, the small stuff I don't mind dealing with.
Right.
Or compromising or changing or I don't like how you communicate. Can you not raise your voice when we talk? Or X, Y, and Z. That's cool. That's workable. But when you hit me with the I don't like your natural hair. You should perm it. I don't like when you wear short dresses. You should wear dresses to your feet, to the ground.
Or you're gaining way too much weight.
You're gaining weight. I don't like it on you. Like when it comes to that type of shit, I'm not doing it. I'm not compromising in those ways. If I'm comfortable within myself, and where I'm at with things, how I'm dressing, how I'm doing X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna do that. And if you don't like it, you're gonna have to go. I'm not compromising. It's certain stuff I'm just not gonna compromise on. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna compromise myself and who I am
Changing
to
me
please
altogether.
the man who's probably gonna walk. We probably ain't gonna get married anyway.
Yeah.
Because clearly you don't like me.
Yeah.
You don't like me.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to.
You don't
so
like
often.
me.
You don't like shit about me. Stop trying to make me into who you want me to be.
Exactly.
Find my nigga.
Hello.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, get out the way.
You don't like me. Yeah. So people be really out here changing everything about themselves to be with a person, and really you're not even realizing I'm changing all this because he does not like me. He likes my company. He likes somebody to text him back. He likes somebody. Yeah. He
hope I get it right.
He
in
likes
the good
having a
order.
place
He
to
hope I get it
stay.
right because he kind of like me and I'm probably look good on his
Yeah.
text go whatever it is. I'm a good placeholder. He kind of hope I get it right, so he's sprinkling what he really want,
Right.
just here and there. Versus some nigga that is like, I want somebody to be obsessed.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing like that obsessed energy. Like
Yep.
I'm sorry. Like
Facts. And they like everything about you and not even asking you to compromise. If anything, that would make me want to compromise certain aspects of, maybe
that
myself
has
with certain
boundaries.
things.
Let me just say this. That
Yeah,
has
it has a
boundaries.
boundary, but
Let me reel that back for real because not on no Joe shit. Y'all know who's Joe.
yeah, not like that type
Not
of obsessive.
obsessed, not
We knew what
like
you meant.
murderous, not off the,
Off the rocker.
not poor mental health.
Not
Yeah.
poor mental health.
Not, that type of obsessed, but like,
Just loving
can't
everything
see me
about
without
you.
like having that. I gotta compliment you. I gotta let you know that this right now when I see you, this is how I'm feeling. Like that type of energy. Like
I love
It's
when a
nothing
man
like
just
that.
can't get enough of you.
Yeah.
He loves everything about you. He's not asking you to compromise who you are, what you wear, what you do,
Yeah.
how you live your life, X, Y, and Z. He loves all of that about you, and to me, that's how you know it's a good fit. If somebody's coming in the gate like, oh,
It's funny
they
because
got all
I
these
was
changes
dating
for
somebody.
you, bitch, you don't like me. Get on.
But there's two things to that, two sides to that too. Because you do have to be with somebody that's going to check you and keep you.
If
keep
it's gonna
you
make you
on
be a better
point
person,
and
then
make you a better
Well,
person.
right.
Yeah. So be accepting of that. But
If you trying to lower my self-esteem, like, what's the point?
Right, exactly. That's my whole thing
I'ma
because
tell you,
some of it
go
be
find
definitely
it.
exactly that. They are tap dancing on your
hey,
self-esteem,
what's up?
your X, Y, and Z. And to me, that's the first phase of shit going real far downhill. That's the first phase.
Yeah.
He breaking you down so he can take you down.
Yeah.
Like, and to me, I don't know, that something about that just don't sit right with me.
Right.
All right, so let me ask y'all this.
Yeah.
So everybody's guy they're with or dating, whatever,
It's
they
their
always have a
job.
preference for the type of hair they want on a woman. Would that bother you if you like say if you wanted to cut your hair and you're like, oh, I like long hair? Would that bother you? Would it keep
Yep.
you from cutting your hair?
Yeah. Well, oh no.
No, it wouldn't keep
I
me
feel
from
like
I'm
cutting
gonna
it.
cut
That
my shit, and if
might-
you
I'll
like
be
it, you
honest.
like it. If you
That
don't,
might
you
push
don't.
me
That-
to.
I was gonna say low key. That might be a reason why some of my relationships did go the way that they went.
Because you kept doing what you wanted?
Because I'm going to do
What the fuck I
in my
want to do?
Nicole boy, in my Nicole boy.
Okay.
I'm going to
When it comes to my looks, I'm going to do
What I want
fuck
to
I
do.
feel.
Yeah, I don't like the change. I don't like.
If
the
I'm not her, go
change.
find her, bitch, and I'm gonna find him.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't like
Hello.
to look the same. Like even
I've
my little-
heard that a lot though. Like women like, oh, but my husband like this. And my
Yeah,
husband
and I
like
think
that.
that's
I'm
the
like,
most
but
fucked
what
up
about
shit
how
in
you
the world.
feel?
Does he like you?
What do you like?
What do you like?
What do you
He
like?
should love
And
on
the thing about
you.
it is, if it
For what
gives
you
com-
like.
if it gives you
What makes you feel
confidence,
beautiful.
he should be
Period.
eating that shit up.
What makes you feel
Period.
beautiful?
He don't fuck with you.
Period. Pooh.
I've seen a lot
That's
of
my
people.
whole
And I
thing.
think, I mean,
I
seen-
don't.
to be fair, there are some people who some styles aren't meant for some,
That's
some
that shit
people.
that get
That's
me.
true.
I'm sorry.
You know, so if it's a
Right,
fucked
sure.
up situation, or you went to your homegirl because you want to pay less and all that type of shit, that's one thing.
That's
like,
one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different. But if that shit's slaying, bitch,
It right, if it
feel
look good on you,
You feel
bomb and
great,
shit,
Yeah.
and he looking down on you.
That's
That's a problem.
It's a
What
problem.
it's all about.
Period. Pooh.
Feel your motherfucking self.
Yes.
Okay.
I know a
Child.
lot of like older
I
women
found myself
who,
that.
who are like that. Yeah.
But that's the thing. It started in those older generations because women were raised to believe that their life was to consist of taking care of a man, pleasing a man, raising his children, and pretty much
And hope
rolling
he
in
take- and hope
line.
he can provide a roof and some food for your
Yeah.
ass for the rest of your life.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's really what it's all
Listen, but that's
about.
how women were raised back in the day. So your life pretty much consisted around impressing and pleasing that man. So
Very
if he
true.
didn't like what you had on, you
Yeah,
felt
you
away,
went to
or you
change
felt
it.
okay. Let me
You
go
gotta get
take it.
taken care of.
Right. And I feel like, ooh, that's some fucked up shit. I'm so glad those days are gone.
For real.
I'm so
Get
glad
up
those
on
days
ourselves.
are
We don't wanna
gone
do, we ain't
because
got to.
this is like, what kind of, I don't know, like how is that your husband, or how does he love you if he's not happy with you being in a happy phase? Like shit, I change my hair every week. Ain't no way that a man gonna say, oh well, I only like it when you wear this, or I only like. There's no way that you like me. I like
that shit.
Yeah, he was like, "You such a pretty chocolate woman," and that was your first red
that was
flag.
your first.
That was the first red flag, and he was like, "You ever think about
Pretty flag,
like
I
cutting your
can't.
hair over and just starting over?" And I was like, "What?"
He says the what?
He was like, "Do I ever think about like cutting my hair off and starting it over?" And I was like, "What?" I was working in Metro Access, then I closed that motherfucking door and
No,
like, nigga, we
for
don't
real.
have nothing else to talk about.
Your locks actually have way more meaning than like me. I just wanted something. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Well, see, I
Yours-
started off
and that
like
was
that
going
too.
through like a small spiritual, but yours was a true spiritual journey. Like,
Yeah.
how dare he?
But he know.
Yeah,
But it wasn't his job to know. He didn't get to
wasn't.
know
but I,
you
but
yet
I hope
to
he,
know.
but I hope he felt it when you closed that door. That's all.
Oh, I might have caught his finger, so
Girl,
might have physically
from the
felt that
sounds of it. Because it's really, I think it's very insulting when a person looks at you and says, oh, you're so beautiful, but if you did X, Y, and Z, like, well, damn, who are you comparing me to? Like,
yeah, and it's like your
don't try
backwards
to turn
ass
me into your
compliment.
ex. Don't try to turn me into the other bitches you talk to. Like, appreciate me for me. If I was not beautiful with these locks, if I was not beautiful with this hairstyle, with this natural, curly, bushy ass hair, don't approach me. Don't approach me if you can't fuck with me for what I got going on as a whole. If you can't take it, don't approach me. I'm not gonna change myself, or at least appearance wise, I'm not gonna change
So
myself
you still got the balls to
for
talk to me, even though it's something about me
that you don't like.
No.
You just keep the fuck moving.
That's it. That's the whole purpose. Like, why waste a person's time when you're not
If
feeling
you
me?
just change you.
Hello, it could work
Like
out.
you see, right?
This is gonna work.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
That's a no for me. That's a real red flag right there.
Hello.
Sit this little whatever you bought, and you can have a good night.
I'm not doing it.
Damn.
So I feel like people out there, long story short, it's okay to change certain things for your partner.
Compromise certain
To compromise for your
But don't
partner
leave
in
yourself
certain
doing
things.
it.
But when it comes to, actually them changing you and trying to change who you are, change the things that you like, you gotta draw a line at some point, because before you realize it, everything about who you are is gonna be gone. Trying to please that man, he's still gonna go fuck the bitch next door.
Because you're not supposed to
People
change
never
your
know.
supposed
He's
to grow
still gonna go fuck
together.
off on the next bitch. So you did all that for what?
Even if he
Sip
ain't meet
tea.
her, and even if he ain't meet her yet, he gonna meet her one day. That's all I'm saying. So give me a chance.
Okay. Period.
These men.
Go ahead. Oh, is it my turn? Oh, it's we're
We
gonna
got
wrap
time?
it up with this one
Okay.
if we have time. We can knock it out.
So y'all, if you could fight a battle for anybody, sitting here, right here, what would it be?
So for me, mine would be
If I got
for
to take them
you.
damn kids.
No, it ain't nothing like that. It's just like,
That's where she was going with this.
Mine would be for you.
okay.
Yeah, honestly, it depends on how long I gotta fight it. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's just like a beat their ass real quick. It's just like a past issue or something.
Off you.
So for me, it would be
I
for
feel like
you.
you got it up off yourself. So you there, you trying to find yourself again, but she's still trying to like get back into Erica's swing, and I want to just fight that. I want to get that off.
Yeah, I think for me, it's for you specifically. I would say because you deal with so many like deaths in the family, so many loved ones that kind of go into their
Take it
own
away from you.
thing. But long story short, yeah. And I think if it might affect you maybe more than you realize at times. And just I think those are pieces to your puzzle pretty much help you to be.
In general, I don't know if I would change it because it still, it still made me who I am today.
Okay, that's true.
The good, bad, or the ugly, I still think it made me.
I just feel
That's
like,
true.
but I mean, yes, but I feel like there's a lot of people in this world who haven't experienced loss. But I feel like you of all people have experienced like the quota is met.
Yeah.
And see, the thing about it was,
And
through
then
it.
some.
Yeah.
See, the thing-
I agree.
I definitely agree as well, but I can remember like reflecting back in my childhood, thinking of like a time where I was like, I haven't experienced loss at all. And I remember thinking like, not that I wanted to experience it, but I wanted to be able to relate to those who I felt
We're going through it.
pretty much. And then that shit hit like bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Like, it just hasn't stopped. Like,
For
so I don't know, but I do remember a time where I could say, I don't remember it feeling like that. Like, loss wasn't a big thing. And then it was like, maybe I turned like 10, 11, 12 maybe. And it was just like, fuck. Okay, I'm too relatable. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could take something from all of y'all, but
Yeah,
I would
facts.
really take something, I would say from you. I would take like,
Take his life as a whole. I would
Take his life?
I would take a life. Well, I would. That's not. We on camera. I lied.
It's
I lied. That would beat the
Usually-
dog shit out of somebody now.
I would just take her like childhood shit from all of us.
Okay, that's facts. Yeah.
Like specific events that happened to all of us. I would just
Yeah.
No,
Right.
for real.
Okay, so if like without going into too much deeper, it's specific events
yeah.
that would make me like literally go to war.
Because this goddamn Sagittarius, Lord mercy.
See, I
just be
cry
like,
more when I'm angry than when I'm hurt.
Child.
Really?
Yeah. Like if
Me
I'm
too.
hurting, you probably would not, you would never know. But when I'm angry, you gonna see the tears.
And see, I cry when I'm hurt versus angry.
I do
Angry is
both.
like I don't see
I
shit.
do both.
Put me in a room by myself because I'm going to fuck off. You're not about to recognize me.
Okay. If I can't get the anger out, then you're gonna see tears.
Yeah.
But if I can get the anger out and there's like open space opportunity, you probably won't even see me move. Like I'm done. It's done. It happened already.
No, for real. Honestly, even when I'm hurt, like I don't cry like that, y'all. Especially in certain situations.
Right.
You just was out and running, so I didn't know they still came on.
Yeah, they do.
You learn something new every